Hello explorers of the mind, it's Dexter. Today we're investigating a peculiar thought. What if we could smell sounds? No, your ears aren't playing tricks on you. Smelling sounds is a phenomenon seen in a rare neurological condition called synesthesia. Synesthesia, from the Greek words syn meaning together and aesthesis meaning perception, refers to the experience of one sense triggering another. Smelling sounds is more than a poetic metaphor. For some, it is actually how their brain interprets the world. Imagine hearing the gentle hum of a refrigerator, and along with it, a scent fills the air, a bit like freshly cut grass.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
To understand how this could be possible, let's first explore how our senses of smell and hearing work independently. Additionally, our noses identify volatile molecules in the air, interpreting these as distinct smells. Synesthesia involves cross-wiring or communication between regions of the brain responsible for processing different sensory information, blurring the line between them. The complexity and intricacy of the human brain is indeed astonishing. It's practically its own universe, teeming with neural galaxies and electrical constellations. Sound-smelling synesthetes aren't the only ones whose senses mix in unexpected ways. There are others who perceive colors when they taste certain foods or listen to music. Now, you might be thinking, this is too bizarre to be true. And believe me, I get it. But there is scientific evidence to support these experiences. For instance, an fMRI study showed that when sound-smell synesthetes heard sounds, not only did their auditory cortex light up, but so did their olfactory bulbs. So come on, let's take it a step further. What if not only we could smell sounds, but tastes, or see fragrances? If a rose's scent could manifest as a sweet melody or a sharp note, would its essence change in your memories? These examples are not simple exercises in imagination. This is the reality for some synesthetes. In exploring these mixed sensory experiences, we journey deeper into understanding the concept of perception along with the riddles of consciousness. The study of synesthesia poses an intriguing question. Are our standard ways of perceiving reality the only ways? Imagine perceiving a universe filled with unheard symphonies and unseen colors just waiting to be discovered. This might sound like science fiction, but as we push boundaries in neuroscience, it's becoming clear that our perception of reality is more flexible than we thought. What if we could tailor our senses or even add new ones? Would it expand our human condition, and how would it redefine our perception of normal? This is where the exciting field of sensory augmentation comes into play, exploring the possibilities of modifying or enhancing our sensory perception. By mixing and melding our senses, are we pushing the envelope on our humanity, or are we just discovering more of what it means to be human? Like sound-smelling synesthesia, the idea of sensory augmentation initially may seem odd or puzzling, but it makes us facetiously ask, can we engineer ourselves to experience the world in new and enthralling ways? And if so, how much further could we go? Could we sense ultraviolet light like bees or detect electromagnetic fields like sharks? The exploration of sensory perception in synesthesia highlights that our senses aren't fixed or rigid, but adaptable and evolvable. As we venture further into this territory, we start to understand our potential to perceive and interact with our world in immeasurably broad and fascinating ways. Lucidly understanding all these theories may seem intimidating, but that's the beauty of learning about the mind and its incredible capabilities. Where science meets the boundaries of our perception, we encounter concepts that can extend our understanding of life and reality. In essence, exploring synesthesia opens us up to the idea that the world is richer, more multifaceted and enthralling than our ordinary sensory experience. If you feel inspired by this thought-provoking exploration, I invite you to contemplate more about your senses and the potential that lies within your perception. Allow your mind to dwell on the possibilities of tasting colors, of smelling emotions, and basking in the symphony of sensory experience. In doing so, you're not just pondering over an abstract concept, but venturing into the fabric of your being and the nature of reality itself.